But Joelinton, John, don't think we've mentioned him enough.
Oh,
The goals in that game. I mean, any other Joelinton of old would not be rounding the keeper there. He'd be running into the keeper. He'd be putting it wide. But he's been fantastic, and now he's adding goals to his game as well.
I mean, he's mind-boggling. What's happened with him from the centre forward that I found an embarrassment, and he was. And you know what? For a big man, you know what staggers me, Andrew, is that when he was centre forward, he looked timid. He was
Scared of his own
8'6".
shadow. Yeah.
He was 8'6", and he was timid. People bullied him. Defenders bullied him in the penalty box. Now he's playing midfield. He's officially the dirtiest bloke in the Premier League because he's had more yellow cards than anybody, and he's put in more tackles. And I mean that as a compliment, not an insult. I mean, he is now a brute of a man. He is now Hercules. He is fighting his weight. He's terrific. He's unrecognisable from the guy that first arrived at Newcastle United to what he is now. And it couldn't happen to a nicer man. He deserves it because he's a good guy, and he's wanted it, and he's lived through the bad days, and he never moaned, never groaned, never got bitter, never got sour. He just kept going. And what's he done? He's ended up in the Brazilian international squad, and that is still the best squad in terms of natural talent on planet football, Brazil. And he's got in that squad, and good on him. He has been sensational, nothing short of sensational. And there can be lots of players of the year, there can be lots of best goals, and it's always a matter of opinion. And this year, you know, there's so many choices. You could have 6 best goals, 6 players of the year. In the past, we've struggled to have one. We've struggled to find a player of the year. We've struggled to find a goal of the year because a lot of them were OJs. We didn't. They weren't. It wasn't happening. This season's been brilliant. And Joelinton, you're absolutely right, deserves a huge mention in this whole thing. And he has epitomised, as much as Trippier has, as much as Bruno, who loves the club, has, as much as Dan Burn has playing at left back, epitomised what this club's all about.